I fell into this business by accident, without intention of it ever becoming a business. Now that it is a business, I have to think of it as one. I have to treat it as one. It's work. It's definitely a challenge, but it can also be rewarding. In this video, I'm going to cover some important topics. What is this business? What do I actually do? How and why it became a business? What is the product? Who's the customer? How does it work like a business? And how I plan to grow the business into something sustainable. Now first, let's define business. I got this off of Google, so I'm not this smart, but this sounds pretty good. A business is a repeatable process that creates and delivers something of value that other people want or need at a price they're willing to pay in a way that satisfies the customer's needs and expectations so that the business brings in enough profit to make it worthwhile for the owners to continue operation. Thank you, Google. So what is it? What is this business? Well, you're looking at it. It's this YouTube channel and everything that it involves. Well, Trip, what do you do? Well, basically this. Grab one of these babies and I go, "What's up, everybody? It's Trip Smith, and today in this adventure, blah, blah, blah." And I live an adventure. And I go home, plug this in the old computer, and put it on YouTube, and voila, it's a business. Actually, no, I wish it was that simple, but it's really not. I wear a lot of different hats. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Some hats that I wear, I love dearly. Other hats, pretty cool, right? Then some other hats are kind of normal and bland, right? Some of them just aren't so pretty. Sometimes I gotta wear some pretty big hats. And sometimes even bigger hats. Sometimes those hats get a little big and a little crazy, right? But that's okay. What I'm basically trying to say is I wear a lot of hats. I do a lot of different things in this business, and I got a little list here. Sometimes I'm a videographer, maybe a video editor, web developer, maybe a graphic designer. I work in correspondence a lot. Sometimes I'm an event coordinator, which by the way has a lot of little hats underneath it. Sometimes a logistics planner. I work in product development, shipping and handling, a researcher, a show host, a travel agent, and sometimes I get to be an adventurer. I'm quite confident there's a lot more than that, but that's just a quick little list so you guys can get an idea that there's a lot that goes on to being this business owner. So how and why did it become a business? Well, first I created my first product, an adventure video. More about other products later. Those products then formed an audience who valued that product. Then the product began to generate some revenue, and that revenue began to make the time put in to create the product worthwhile. So what exactly is the product or the products? Well, you have the YouTube videos, which provide the product of entertainment, education, and inspiration. Then you have events like Rockadoc or the Skiff Rallies that were introduced earlier this year. Then you have merchandise, things like hats, shirts, stickers, hoodies, blah, blah, blah. Maybe even a Bigfoot rape whistle. Can you see that? Where's it at? Come on, get out of my face. You know, sometimes you gotta get creative. Then you have the information. Things like Trips Tracks, which recently got shared to all patrons supporting over on Patreon. Also things on Patreon like early access to videos, early registration for events, easy and priority access to me via messages and comments and things like that. Also inside looks at the channel and future planning of the channel and help me decide things about the channel and lots of stuff like that. Then also across the board is my informative comments and replies to posts, comments, emails, and messages. Then you have sponsorships and you have affiliate marketing, which affiliate marketing is basically if you see a link in the description of a YouTube video or somewhere and you click that link, sometimes that advertiser or that merchant shares a portion of the sale as a commission to the influencer who brought you to that product. So those are the products of the business. So who's the customer? Well, it's basically the audience. You are. You're the customer. Hey, did you know that this was going to be the business? Did you know? If you didn't know, or if you did know, leave a comment on this video. Let me know what you think about it. I'd like to know your opinion. So how does it work as a business? Since there's so many products, let's call this product ROI. This is the return on investment of the business's time spent put into making the products. So the first product, the most obvious one, videos. Those generate revenue through ad revenue from YouTube, but more importantly is the conversion of the audience into other products like events, which generate revenue through things like registration fees, maybe sponsorships, merchandise that is sold, but then also conversions into other products as well. Merchandise generates revenue by, of course, whatever the small profit margin is on the merchandise, but also through the branding and the awareness that the channel or the business gets whenever someone wears that merchandise out in public and shares about the channel. Then you have the information product, which generates revenue through non-Patreon ways, through things like just my engagement in comments and emails and things like that, and the information that I share to the audience who wants to make their own adventures happen. That is a valuable thing. Then you have informative social posts, Instagram stories, maybe emails that go out on my email list, and all these things create a more engaged audience who want to do things like attend events, join Patreon to sponsor the channel, buy merchandise, watch more videos, share the videos, and talk about the videos with their friends. And all this to help to grow the channel, to make the business or the channel be more of an authority in the space, which helps across the board on all aspects. So how do I plan to grow the business to create something more sustainable? Well, I'd like to keep building on what I'm already doing. That's things like keep creating adventure videos, but also create more of them and put them out and post them at a higher rate, and also make better quality adventures and more of a variety of adventures. I want to keep hosting events and maybe even add a few more. I want to continue offering more exclusive information to patrons, offer more and changing merchandise, maybe even create a product that I might see a need for. So what will all that do? Well, that will increase the value of the product to the audience. It will also build the size of the audience, which creates more potential customers, so that the business brings in enough profit to sustain itself and to create capital to continue growing. So there it is. There's my business. Thank you for being part of my business. And maybe this video will let you know that there's businesses everywhere, all kinds of different businesses, and you might can start your own business. Before you leave, tell me in the comments, did you know this was a business? And what do you think about my business model? I want to know. I know there's people out there a lot smarter than me. I'd love to hear what you think. And hey, if you want to know why I do it, like the real why, check out this other video. I think you might enjoy it. I made it a few years ago. It's still pretty relevant today. And I gotta go to work. I'm already at work, but I need to get to work. I am working. What am I saying? I'm working right now. This is the business. All right, thanks for watching. Get out there. God bless. Love you.